The perfect setting, the perfect atmosphere. It feels like a big game. It sounds like a big game. The focus now on the players as they seek to get their team off to the ideal start. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Paris Saint-Germain looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
We have already started here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Pavard. And Bastoni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham. And he was quick to react. Now it's rolled down. De Jong. And it's Beckham. Now it's Messi. Beckham. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nice bit of trickery. Van Belten. Beckham. And it's Guardiola. Messi. And here's Drogba. Oh, good ball. Decent hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rusnak. Roldan. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Drogba. Bastoni. Defending of the desperate variety. Guardiola. Oh, that was vital.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Throwing.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Van Belten. Saliba. Gets a good foot in there.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Rusnak. He's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
First half from our boys.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a 1-goal lead. Wriggles his way through. A lovely bit of skill. Comfort. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Number 20,
so that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Van Bouten. Beckham. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rusnak. And he's in on goal. There's the hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a throw. Rusnak. Can he latch on to this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. Messi, given the lift of his goal. And it's Beckham. Cristiano. Can he finish? They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Can he get onto this? That's it! Just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh no, what has happened here? Paris Saint-Germain are almost home and dry now. The final 5 minutes. And here's Beckham. Roldan. Tolo.
2 added
Here's
minutes
Roldan.
has been indicated.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award,
So
and
there
no
it is,
surprise
everyone.
there.
Now big up for our players.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts...
And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Paris Saint-Germain are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very...
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Stood up well to him there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? Looks for the finish! Paris Saint-Germain need a win here to make it through. And he's running through! He's one-on-one! He's had a hit! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Botafogo gain their reward with an early goal. Guardiola. Quarter of an hour played. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. He's through here. Oh, what a pass! De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Botafogo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quick.
Big header! We've got a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 27 minutes is number 23.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Tries a shot! Cleared without complication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great run on the overlap here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi! What a wonderful goal!
After 43 minutes is number 20.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Lionel Messi.
That has been slung
Has
wide.
been indicated.
He has found the way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
That's the
Well,
first
Peter, I'm
half.
just thinking of
Let's
the best
hope
way
for
to
more of the
describe that.
same.
Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible.
Substitution for Paris
Forget about the
Saint-Germain.
analysis on this one,
Number
just enjoy
7,
it.
Frenkie de
Paris
Jong.
Saint-Germain have
Coming on the
ultimately had the
field
better of
is
things in the
number
first
8,
half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from one. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
This is promising. He's picked his way through. Marçal. De Bruyne. He really is being given
The
no
attendance for
time to
this
think on the
match
ball
was
now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter,
71,550.
that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
He is just caressing the ball. In for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckham. Pedri. And it's De Bruyne. No way through. Alex Telles. Messi. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 15.
Paris Saint-Germain 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Messi.
Quality ball.
Number 23. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rapidly approaching the end. Paris Saint-Germain are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage.
Coming on the field, number 18, Neymar. Number 21,
Wiggles his way through.
Owen. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 17, McAllister. There will
The
be
defence
1 minute
proved
at a time.
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully, with the glamour and the glory of the knockout phase to come. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength, and of all the essentials,